Happy holidays from all of us here at Mary Maxim. I'm here to show you a fun, quick Christmas craft, our ribbon points ornament. This kit makes 4 ornaments. I will be using a low-temp glue gun for this project. The glue will dry fast and save your fingers from burning. Let's get started by cutting 7 pieces of ribbon, 7 squares of plaid ribbon and 3 squares of velvet ribbon. Once all pieces are cut, crease and fold all of the 4 corners to the center of the ribbon. Glue in place with a little dab of your hot glue to hold the corners in place. Watch your glue strings and pull the glue strings away as you're working. Once all pieces are folded and glued, set aside 3 velvet squares and 3 plaid squares for later, for finishing off the top of the ornament. Take the remaining 4 plaid squares and start gluing them to the bottom of the styrofoam ball, slightly overlapping each other and in a diamond shape. Once those have been completed, we need to cut 15 1.5-inch pieces of velvet ribbon, 15 1.5-inch pieces of plaid ribbon, and fold them so they have points on each end. And again, put a dab of hot glue to secure the ends down so they won't be flipping and flopping around. To start your first row, you come in close to the 4 squares that we glued on first and start your first row, alternating velvet, then a plaid, velvet, then a plaid, till you have 3 velvet squares, 3 velvet points and 3 plaid points. If you run into a problem, don't be afraid to pull off the points, run the edge of glue along the edge of the ribbon again, and place it where you want it. To start your second row, you come just a 1/2 inch above the first row and line up the velvet, then the plaid, velvet, then the plaid, all the way along. The velvet rows stay with the velvet rows and the plaid rows always stay with the plaid rows, until you have 5 rows and your ornament starts to look like this. So you can see all your plaid and all your velvet are all lined up together. Just a 1/2 inch, each row just being a 1/2 inch above the previous row. Now we come back and take those remaining 3 squares of velvet and 3 squares of plaid that we had set aside earlier to finish off the top of the ball. This will create the 6th row. Again, you're lining it up right over the plaid row and right over the velvet row, and continue around till you have all 6 pieces in place and finish off that 6th row. Last thing we have to do is the bow and the hanger. You have an 18-inch piece of ribbon, a 14-inch piece of ribbon, and a 4-inch piece of ribbon. Take the 18-inch piece of ribbon, fold it back and forth, and hold it securely with a paper clip temporarily, and then take your 4-inch piece of satin velvet ribbon and tie it around the center of the bow and slide it off the paper clip, so then you have your little bow that looks like this. Knot the ends of the 14-inch hanger piece and glue it to the top of your finished ornament, and then glue the bow on top of the hanger. You're done. Enjoy your holidays and check us out at marymaxim.com for more holiday fun.